The following video contains Laci Green. Viewer sanity is advised.
It's almost bikini season again! Yay! Sup everyone! So when I was 10 or 11, my body went from this cool tool that I could swing around monkey bars and climb trees with to the sight of intense scrutiny and anxiety. The prospect of wearing a swimsuit only made things that much worse.
You don't say, Laci. So basically what you're saying is you were an insecure young lady. Shocker.
By the time I hit 8th grade, something as simple as a pool party was enough to send me into a spiral of self-hatred. This was in no small part because I became aware of the bikini body.
I think it had a lot more to do with levels of self-loathing and the fact that you weren't comfortable in your own body. I don't think it had anything to do with bikinis. It had everything to do with you. Because you were insecure.
Where did this bikini business start anyway? When bikinis were introduced in the 40s and 50s, they were banned in certain countries and generally considered immoral. Because of this repression, bikinis became a symbol of liberation. Women who wore them were daring rebels against tradition.
You know, that's the interesting thing about selling anything to women. You know, Edward Bernays, I think he's oftentimes referred to as the father of, what's it called? Advertisement. He's the father of something. I don't remember. But I do know specifically that Edward Bernays was hired by tobacco companies to sell smoke, to sell, cigarettes to women. And so what he decided to do was to make a campaign called Freedom Sticks, that smoking liberated women, that smoking made you independent. And the sales for cigarettes skyrocketed. Apparently, if you want to sell anything to a woman, make her seem that she'll be strong and independent and she'll be liberated from something, and that will get them in droves. Not sure what that is, considering the fact that American women are some of the most privileged women in the world.
60s though, things started to change. Female liberation was co-opted by oppressive beauty standards.
Nigga, did you just say It's not oppressive, Laci. It's not oppressive. You wanna know why? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait till later in the video to reveal that to you.
The term bikini body first became popular in the 1961 ad campaign by a chain of weight loss salons. By 1962, it had taken on mass sex appeal when the James Bond movie Dr. No featured the classic Bond girl in a white bikini. By 1964, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition forever cemented the sexualized bikini body as a yearly ritual, and an extremely profitable one at that. The present-day bikini body is a marketing strategy. It's aggressively pushed by the diet industry and the media. In preparation for bikini season, companies by the thousands come out and make people feel horribly inadequate about their skin, thighs, tummy, butt, boobs, stretch marks, pretty much everything.
See, Laci, here's the thing, okay? They don't make you feel anything. They aren't putting all of that insecurity into you. All they're doing is preying upon that because it's already there. Women already feel insecure about their bodies. So the companies see that, and so they figure, well, how about this? You give me some money, some dinero, and we can help you feel a lot more secure about yourself. See, the insecurity is already there. It has nothing to do with the advertisements and the companies.
Then they sell you a cure for the insecurities that they themselves are creating.
No. It doesn't work that way, Laci. They aren't creating anything. You have to already feel inadequate about yourself. You have to already be comparing yourself to other people in order to feel that levels of inadequacy. See, the real solution here, Laci, is that you should be encouraging young ladies to feel comfortable within their bodies and to love their bodies. And that way, all of the power that these companies have over them will shatter because they already have the insecurities. But it's not the fucking ads that's giving it to them. They already have it for some reason.
Buy this cream, drink this shake, use this awkwardly sexual-looking rod to tone your thighs. Selling Beachbody insecurity has been massively successful. Ka-ching! $60 billion in the bank for the diet industry alone. But weight loss products and magazine covers aren't all we're being sold. It's also creep shots of celebrities at the beach, judging and picking them apart. It's a language used to talk about women in bikinis. Celebrity gossip and fashion writers clamor that so-and-so is flaunting or displaying her curves. The implication is that her body is for us to consume, and it subtly pits women against each other.
Laci, that's called biology. See, here's the thing. A lot of women understand subconsciously that they need to find a guy who's going to take care of them, right? Because that's what they want in their base desire. They want to be taken care of. They want good men, and they want attention from men. So, what girls see is that other girls are getting the attention they want. It's got nothing to do with advertisements. It's got nothing to do with celebrities. It's got nothing to do with forces trying to make women compete with each other. That is biology. That's making you want to compete with other women. That's all that is. So, unless you wish to fight biology itself, Laci, you're going to have to teach girls how to become content with themselves. Otherwise, you complaining about ad companies is going to solve anything.
It encourages us to compare our bodies to hers and feel jealousy if we don't measure up.
No, Laci. You feel jealousy because you want the attention that she has. You want what she has. See, the thing I've noticed about girls is what they usually look for and what they usually want from other women is something that they cannot obtain, which would be stuff that's genetic. Lots of girls are jealous of some women because they have big boobs, something that they had no control over. Or nice ass, something again they had no control over. Or hip to waist ratio, again something they didn't have any control over. A lot of women want stuff that's genetic, things that they can't have unless they spend thousands of dollars genetically change, well not genetically, but getting plastic surgery to change their bodies. That's where all the jealousy and insecurity comes from. You want something that you can't have. And that's why you feel so inadequate all the time. When you learn to love yourself, there is no string of words and no ad that can make you feel bad about yourself.
Catch is that almost nobody feels like they measure up, even those that do fit the bikini body type. So yay, everybody loses.
Well, I mean, not if you're a woman who believes she's made in the image and likeness of God. I mean, I'm just saying.
Add all this on top of the fact that many stores sell a small range of swimsuit sizes and an even smaller range of bikini sizes. The message that we get over and over again is that some people's bodies shouldn't be seen.
No, Laci. The message you got was that some bodies shouldn't be seen. But the ads aren't saying that. The ads aren't telling you that you have to hide and that you shouldn't show your body. That's what you got out of it. That's what you internalized. That's how you felt. But there is no ad, there's no advertisement ever that has said that some women's bodies just should not be seen. Never. You won't see it. Because they already goddamn know that they're not going to get any product or any revenue off of an ad that makes you feel so bad about yourself that you don't want to go buy their product. They want you to feel empowered. They want you to think that they have the solution to your problem. So if anything, they would actually make an ad that says if you buy our product, you won't have to feel like you have to hide our bodies. That's advertisement, Laci. What you just showed us was projection. That's how you felt when you saw those ads.
If you don't look like this, if you don't fit into that, you need to hide your body.
Again, Laci, that was you. You extrapolated that message from those ads that you saw. And even with that being said, ads don't have any power over you. They only have power if you give them power. For example, there is no advertisement for penis enlargement pills that will ever make me feel bad about my penis. Never. Wanna know why? Because I don't feel bad about it. I am perfectly fine with the way my penis looks. It's fine the way it is. But if another man sees an ad about penis enlargement pills and he feels inadequate, he already had those insecurities there. And the company is there to get revenue off of trying to fix a problem that he probably really doesn't have. That's what that is, Laci. The people already have the low self-esteem, and the companies are taking advantage of that. The solution here isn't to complain about advertisements. The solution is to start instilling value in people, so the advertisements will have to find some different way to get you to buy their product that doesn't rely on making you feel any type of way, considering the fact that you already have to feel that way to begin with.
You shouldn't go to the beach or pool or have fun and enjoy your life. You should just stay at home and feel ashamed.
And see, you dumbass, that's where the ad would then say, but you don't have to feel that way because I have the solution right here, dumbass.
It's kind of a sad, twisted ending to what was once a story of girl power, so I'm thinking we should find an alternative here. The truth is that swimsuits, bikinis included, are first and foremost for recreational comfort and enjoyment, which
Well, if that be the case, Laci, And that would mean that these girls have nothing to be insecure about, and thus the ad companies have no power over them. The only power that any ad has over any of these young ladies is the power that they give to them. If they're not insecure about their bodies, the ad has nothing it can offer them. Nothing at all.
This is why precisely every body is a bikini body. Every body on a beach is a beach body.
Yeah, except unfortunately that's not really how language works. Beach body has a connotation and a denotation that we all understand is a very fit and sexually attractive body. You know, only by definition of the term beach body, we did not say that it was a person who was on the beach who has a body. It was someone who has an attractive body that they would like to show off at the beach. Language does not bend to your arbitrary whim, Laci. Sorry. And that's just the way it is.
It's that simple. We desperately need to stand up against companies and media that are profiting off the body shame machine.
No, you don't. What you need to do is to stop buying their products. What you need to do is understand that you're made in the image and likeness of God, and thus there is nothing to be upset or sad about. What you need to understand is if you want to look different, you have to put in the effort to look different. What you have to understand is you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's that simple. If you don't have to look any certain way. Models and inspirations exist to be what you can be, not what you have to be. When you can disconnect the idea that you have to be a certain way in order to be loved and accepted, life will become a lot easier when it comes to you dealing with your insecurities.
We need to be gentle and thoughtful in how we regard our own and other people's bodies. And of course, we need to just enjoy ourselves at the damn beach. So wear that bikini or swimsuit or whatever and exist boldly at the pool.
You know, in all honesty, if you haven't done anything to obtain something, then you're not being bold about it. You know, if you are a big lady and you got that way because you just ate a lot of food, or you're a big guy and you just ate a lot of food, there's really nothing to be proud of because you didn't do anything to obtain it. You know, but if you're big because you had a couple of children, you like your children, and you're fine with the way you look, I mean, you've done something. Well, it's natural, but I mean, you've still done something. And if you're a mother, then that's fucking awesome. But the whole flaunting and the whole, you know, being boldly and look, I am defying beauty standards bullshit. Look, listen. Beauty is, first of all, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Second thing, it's biological. You're trying to fight biology, which is a fight you will not win, and it's all based around the insecurities that you have. Figure out why you feel the way you feel and fix the problem, and these ad companies won't have any power over you anymore.
Bodies are just bodies. Swimsuits are just swimsuits. Being in public and participating in summer activities are not privileges reserved for the ultra thin and able.
That's where I'm going to end the video there with this one last thing. You're right, Laci. You are absolutely correct. You stupid idiot. If you extrapolated the message that you can only go to a beach if you look super thin, you're a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna put it bluntly. You are stupid. Because the ads aren't saying that. Nobody has ever been saying that or trying to push the message that you have to be tall, 6'4", big chest, 6-pack abs. If you're a young lady, you gotta weigh less than 110 pounds with toned muscles to go to the beach. Never. You're never gonna see it, and it's never gonna happen. It doesn't exist. Okay? You thinking that only fit people can go to the beach is a fabrication you created in your own mind. And I am here to get you out of that delusion. I'm offering you the red pill. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with your body. But you have to understand that people are going to have an opinion. Some people are going to be attracted to it, some people aren't. And if you want it to be different, you have to put in the effort to make it different. And if you don't, that's your choice too. But you can't be upset if people have an opinion about it. The ads prey on the insecurities you already have. And if you don't want the ads to hurt your feelings anymore, you need to figure out why you feel the way you feel and make a decision. Am I going to change or am I not? It's a lot easier said than done, but it's your life and you have to live it. Nobody can make you feel bad about yourself but you. With that being said, I certainly hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, man, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below, and as always, have a great day. I will see you cool cats soon. Adios.